Morning, everyone. We're going to go over cleaning a welding helmet today. It's a very important skill you're going to learn in welding class. Think about driving a car down the street and it's got dirty windows, especially the front window. You can't see where you're going. You can cause an accident. You're going to get hurt, or you're just going to not be a good driver. Same thing with a welding helmet. We have to clean the lens here. It gets smoky, it gets dirty. You're wiping your dirty hands on it. Also, just think about the different shades in here of lenses that we talked about. For brighter lights, we'll use a shade 10 to 12, and then for cutting and lower light, we'll use a shade 4 to 6. Auto darkening is more convenient, so we're using an auto darkening helmet today. Some of you had that, some of you haven't gotten yours yet. Open your books up to page 3.18. It's going to talk about cleaning your welding helmet. It's going to show you some pictures in there. What I'd like you to do now is take a sketch, make a sketch of your welding helmet. Whether it's auto darkening or whether it isn't, and that way you can start labeling some parts and getting familiar with what the parts are called, and know some more welding vocabulary. I'm going to demonstrate breaking this welding helmet down. You've all used them, but we haven't been cleaning them. It's now the middle of the year; they're starting to get pretty filthy. So let's do that. We'll first take off our filter lens here. That's this nice dirty lens, and you can see that the solar panel in here and some of this has fingerprints and dirt on it. So we want to take this out and clean this up also. But first thing I'll do is I'll just take some of our cleaner here. Clean up the filter lens really good. You can see how yellow and dirty that is from all the smoke. Again, it's just a clear piece of plastic. Some of these are glass, but just so they don't break, we have plastic. We'll wipe out the solar panel, clean the front of the hood. Clean the whole hood here, especially the headband where it's going to sit on your head. Careful that your adjustment here, you put it back to where it was for the different shades, depending on what you're going to be cutting or welding. And I want to go ahead and pop this out of here. So we can give that a clean. Breaking the helmet down, cleaning everything up. That way we can see. It's much better now. So we'll get start putting everything back together. Just make sure that that left tab goes in first and you pop the right tab in there, which I didn't do. There we go. Lock that back in place with this spring handle here. Make sure everything's dry and clean. You can see how filthy the rag is. Throw that out in the trash. Again, and reassemble the front of our hood here. That went back in nice and easily. Make your adjustments for your head. That way it'll fit you properly. When you put the helmet on, you have the rear adjustment, push that in, twist this. That'll get the helmet nice and tight on your head. Make sure it's set so you can flip it down with ease. And we are good to go. So take your sketch, put some labeling on it, know what the parts of the helmet are, know the filter lens, know the solar panel here. The adjustments on the sides, the temporal adjustments, and the back of your head adjustment here tightens up the helmet to your head. Know this adjustment here too that makes you can loosen up for bigger heads or smaller heads, and it'll raise or lower the helmet on your face. Good habit to do this every couple of days, at least once a week. Clean your helmet, make sure that you're safe. You don't want any dirt particles going in your eye. If anything gets caked on there, you want to be able to see and perform quality welds when you're welding, so that way they meet the American Welding Society standards. So we went over, you would now demonstrate the proper way to care for personal protection equipment, welding helmets, by cleaning and maintaining them in order to produce quality and safe welds according to AWS standards. We'll head down to the shop now, bring your paperwork with you, bring your books out with you. We're going to disassemble some welding helmets, clean them up, and we'll go from there. Any questions? Let's head out to the shop.